Omaha,
Pick up that blitz.
Watch 50, watch 50. Welcome to the franchise. Introducing the loudmouth asshole champion, the people's commissioner, the salty former commissioner, the current commissioner, the fairest in the land, the baby daddy and car salesman, the guy with a general studies degree, the man without a plan, the man-child still growing up, the newcomer and resident punta. And this is the franchise with your host, Johnny Serpentes.
Welcome to week one of the franchise. As always, I'm your host, Johnny Serpentes. It's a crazy week one, man. A lot of shit went down. Sometimes shit didn't go my way. I don't really give a fuck. Bruce ain't gonna fuck himself. But this week we're gonna cover waiver wire. We got a special segment called the Madden Curse. In detail with Gronk and him being on the cover of Madden. Trade predictor by People's Commissioner Tarun Butwani. And recap and let's see what else we're projections. As always, we're gonna see about that one. And then but it's gonna be a crazy week too, as always. And I'm your host, Johnny Serpentes. Welcome to the franchise. I'm your host, Johnny Serpentes, as always. Adam Andre versus the People's Commish. You know what I'm saying? Tarun pulled it out. CJ Anderson, he came back from dead this year. Last year he was left for dead. And Adam Andre, he's struggling. He is. I think but he had the second lowest score. Next to me, I beat him by 3, but I was limping already. Good win for Tarun, 1-0. And we got the Puppet Master versus newcomer Tyler Nelson, 105-97. D'Angelo Williams top scorer for the Puppet Master. Those 50 yards that pushed Harry over the top. I think at one point it was 97-98 right before the game. But Tyler Nelson, fucking Brandon Cooks, he caught a 98-yard touchdown, set a Saints record. Still didn't matter, he still lost. But tough loss right there. Third, we got Mike Steele, the commissioner, versus Don't Stop Gurley DSWG boys. Old Shaw shit. You know what I'm saying? Derek Carr. He got some fucking last-ditch fucking points for Mike Steele and kind of pushed it over the edge again, kind of like in the Puppet Master game. And, Abdullah, he did all right. Gurley didn't do shit. Rams haven't scored since 94, apparently, by our stat keeper at ESPN. Cameron's a no-good player, just straight up. Comer Lambeau Fish, bro, he took a shit on Luke Cahill. Luke Cahill, he's a wimp, He always gets beat up by somebody in the league, and he dropped the lowest points. Then we go down to Freddie Chavez and Matt Ledette. Freddie Chavez, right now on paper, he looks like a fucking fantasy guru. Dropped 133, highest score, obviously, and all of his players dropped, I think, on average 15 points, if not higher. Matt Ledette, decent 84 number, but that ain't gonna give you a win versus 133. And then we got Johnny Serpentes, myself, versus West Bank, Punta Bitch, 78-106. This game, on paper, bullshit, I had to sit Gronk, Chris Ivory an hour before kickoff. Fucking Des Bryant got a touchdown robbed from him. That was fucking 10 points on the day if he had called that. So I don't really count that as a win, to be honest. I'm actually 1-0, Boost is 0-1. What can I say? I can't do much about that. And that's our recap of week one. Alright, so week two projections. We got a tough game right here. Cameron Campese versus Tarun, the People's Commish. Tarun's already looking good on paper right now, projecting 94 versus Cameron's 80. I don't see Todd Gurley having a good game against Seattle. LA Rams, they're cursed, They ain't looking good. Russell Wilson, he'll probably light up fucking LA Rams now. So I project him to have a good week. He had a real low-key week last week, and we'll see how that goes. Who we got here? Antonio Brown. He's probably gonna light up Cincinnati. CJ Anderson versus Indy in Denver. Yeah, I think he'll probably put up. Next we got Tyler Nelson versus Adam Andre. Real close-knit game. 89 for Tyler. 87 from Adam Andre. Adam Andre needs a big comeback. He needs to bounce back like a motherfucker. He's got some tough matchups with his players. Sammy Watkins, I'm projecting he gets 30 easily. He's gonna drop a 30 burger against New York. Got here Delaney Walker versus Detroit. I like that matchup. Odell versus New Orleans. That's always a big game for him. I could easily see him dropping 20. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and give Tyler the win on this one. Yeah. I like this matchup. This is the matchup of the puppets. We got the Puppet Master and we got the Puppeteer, or the Puppet, little Geppetto ass motherfucker. Yeah, I mean, Harry's looking like he's gonna pull it out by 2 points. Don't believe it at all. Harry's team is a fucking made a tinfoil over here. Here's Thomas, player to look out for. D'Angelo as always. Eric Decker versus Buffalo, always a solid person. David Johnson versus Tampa Bay, gonna have a huge week. I can imagine that. LaShawn McCoy, possibly. I don't know. We'll see about that. But I'm really looking for that Seahawks defense versus LA Rams. All right, next we got Matt Ledet versus Lambeau Vish. You know, solid matchup. Right now it's projected to tie. You know, we had one of those, I think, last year, maybe even the year before. Andrew Luck versus Denver. I don't see him doing too great. That secondary's still fucking primed and it's in Denver. Orange Crush all the way. Who we got here? We got Adrian Peterson, Green Bay. He might tear his ACL. I'm really looking for Carolina's kicker though versus San Fran. He might put up some numbers. I could see him dropping a 20 burger. We got Raiders versus Atlanta. That could be a big matchup. Low key, who knows? Alright, we got little bitch boy Luke Cahill versus me, Johnny Cepentes. Cam Newton dropping 22 at San Fran, probably. Devontae Freeman dropping 11, no chance. He's dropping 2. His whole team's trash. Aaron Rodgers, Minnesota, he's gonna fucking light them up. Danny Woodhead, fucking my workhorse, as I like to say. Danny Woodhead! Fucking great pick, you know what I'm saying? Drop fucking 17, dog, you know what I'm saying? Des Bryant, swear if he drops a goose egg, I'm cutting him, on God. Deshaun Jackson versus Dallas, he's about to light it up. And I'm praying Gronk plays against fucking Miami. I think I'm taking this win. Next we got Freddy Chavez versus Busta, punta ass motherfucker. It's a battle of the Mexicanos, you know what I'm saying? They're both fighting for their green cards and their work visas. Brady Brunch, last week he dropped 133, bro. Now projected 77. Can you all spell fluke? Fluke. Busta dropping a 90, not a fucking chance. Drew Brees, no way. Ezekiel Elliott, you know what I'm saying? Ezekiel's a fucking, the name of a demon. Do y'all know that? That's the name of a demon. I don't fuck with that shit. I'm all into the occult and stuff. Dan Bailey, he scored fucking like 19 against me or some shit like that. He might score 20 against Washington, but I'm taking the win on this one with, I don't know, Busta, I guess. Who knows? Who cares? Really, honestly, I really don't care. Yeah. That is the fucking projections of week 2, and I am Johnny Cepentes. Alright, so this week on the franchise, we're going to be discussing some curses, and I'm Johnny Serpentes. So apparently, there's this thing that our historians for the franchise have been uncovered, this thing called the Madden curse. All players featured on the Madden cover usually have subpar years, if not injured, and well, week 1, Gronk on the cover of Madden and he's out for me. It was a big blow to my team. So I'm hoping that we can reverse this curse. And so we bought a voodoo doll, you know what I'm saying? Just to try to get rid of the curse. And hopefully he comes back for week 2. And as always, the truth is out there. And I am your host, Johnny Cepentes.
Welcome to the franchise. Welcome to predictions. So this season, in week 1, I predict 2 things are going to happen. That Harry will trade whoever he tells Cameron to accept for Todd Gurley. Also, on the point of Harry trading, he will trade 2 waiver wire running backs to Matt Ledet for his starting first-round pick wide receiver, who this year is DeAndre Hopkins. That is it on predictions. Welcome to the magic. Shout out to Cody Romero. Alright, so this season on the franchise, I have come to peace, to terms with the real commissioner. I will no longer recognize him as the fake commissioner. You guys can still recognize me as the real people's commissioner. But franchise is not going to be as fun as it was last year, since there's no ongoing storyline, ongoing topic, something to look forward to into the weeks of what is. I mean, this is a very underwhelming franchise, I feel like. So if I was y'all, I'd stir up the pot and I'd try to bring the veto back or something, man. Just something, just something. Otherwise, it's gonna be the same cookie cutter franchise, which I know you guys do not want to see. In closing, this is I am a sideline Saints player. This is the franchise. Season 2, week 2.